This is Sports Talk Dub on J. Carter Music Radio.
It's J. Carter Music.
Welcome to the Cafe Dub. Putting live all around the world. Somewhere they probably done booked your girl. I'm talking both ways, figuratively and literally.
Sports Talk Dub on J. Carter Music Radio.
Was always dreaming of a million, put the vision on a billion, drop the top, remove the ceiling, let's ride. Always manifested that if these speculators get bested, they gon' probably push that hate to the side. Now let's vibe.
Yo, let's get right to it, man. In the NFL playoffs, your boy Luck got stuck, Chuck. And the Kansas City and Mahomes and them boys blew them boys out, 31-13. Your Rams, they put the work in on them Cowboys. I'm sorry, Cowboy fans. I really was entertained thus far, and keep hope alive, you heard? NFC East, woo. New England,
Carter
man.
Radio.
New England, what they did to the Chargers. Aaron,
Carter
not even this boy named Phillip Rivers. Forget about it, man. You on your way out, man. You just gave Tom Brady the throne times 8. So, have a good one. Great season, Chargers. New Orleans was the best game of the weekend against Philly. They bested them 20-14. All I gotta say is it was about to be Foles magic, and right before the Foles magic hit, that boy from the Bears came home to roost. Alshon Jeffrey, you choked. There's no way that ball goes in your hand, through your hand, and you drop that ball, and it goes to the defender. Poor offense and poor defense. So, Wentz to be back in and Foles, you can go ahead to them Giants. Go G-Man, NFC East. And that is your NFL wrap-up for the weekend, you heard? See you, Cap. Love you. 100. Power to the people.
Yeah, man. In the NBA. Oh, y'all want me to stay on this NFL? I'm going to stay on this NFL for a little bit. It's the playoffs. So next week we got Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, Hill and them boys. And they're going to be hosting New England. And Tom Brady, TB12. I don't like TB12. I respect him as a quarterback, as one of the greatest, but all that Spygate and all that, So I think it's a testament to the weakness of the AFC. For 8 years straight, they can't figure out Tom Brady or Bill Belichick. They're going to take on Patrick Mahomes. That's going to be a game to watch. I mean, it's going to be exciting. It's the old versus the new. It's a rite of passage for Mahomes if the Chiefs can pull it out. Patriots won the earlier battle with
Talk Dub
Mahomes and them, but it's a different Kansas City Chiefs team, as they have showed in the playoffs. I think they're going to be prepared. I think Mahomes is going to come through, and you can book it. I got KC covering that 3-point spread, and I got KC winning it. I'll come with my score maybe when the game is on. I don't know what the score is going to be. I think it's going to be over 57.5. So, but I don't know what the score is going to be. But I'm looking forward to that KC New England game. If New England actually beat KC, I'm not going to be watching the Super Bowl due to the fact that, if you guys can't figure out how to beat Belichick and Brady, then there's no reason. It's lack of competition, man. And there's no reason for me to watch it. That means there's no competition in the league. It's monopolized by one team. The difference between the dynasties of the Chicago Bulls, the Laker dynasty with Shaq and Kobe,
Sports Talk Dub
is,
on J. Carter Music
that was just
Radio.
it was evident that there was a better team, clearly, for 3 years in a row in their respective sports. I don't really think New England ever got 3 in a row. So they are a football dynasty, and we'll give them that with how flawed the NFL is anyway. But I'm looking forward to see the KC and New England game. The Rams in New Orleans, that's going to be a game as well. High power offenses. New Orleans is reeling in a positive way after actually choking in the first quarter and then building themselves back up and pulling it off against the Eagles. Everybody's going with the Saints with this one. I think the game will be in New Orleans and in the Dome. I'm gonna go with Gurley in them. I'm gonna go with the Rams. So I'm thinking Rams and versus Mahomes in them in the Super Bowl. But who knows? It might could be the old man, just like the Golden Globes. It could be the old man's convention with Tom Brady versus Drew Brees for it all. I wouldn't mind seeing that neither. I might watch that then if it's Brady versus Brees.
No doubt. In the NBA, the All-Star voting came back. Second returns. LeBron James and Luka Doncic lead the West All-Stars in voting. Steph Curry is a third. Still got Derrick Rose second as guards. James Harden is third. Paul George is third. Front court players, Kevin Durant and Davis rounds out the top five for guards. Curry, Rose, Harden, Westbrook, and Klay Thompson rounded out for the five. But I think the coaches are going to put Lillard in there. Okay? As far as the standings go, Denver's number one in the West. Golden State is a half game back at number 2. OKC. Number 3. Portland is a game and a half back from OKC for the third spot. They're number 4. Houston Rockets is in the 4th spot. Los Angeles Clippers in the 6th spot. San Antonio Spurs in the 7th spot. And the Utah Jazz rounds it out in the 8th. The Lakers are out of the playoffs by 1.5 game at this point. 1 game at this point behind the Jazz. And LeBron has yet to come back. That means LeBron is really injured and is getting late in his career. You're going to have to get LeBron some help. So whether it's signing Melo, I don't know how good that would work, or getting a player, trading for Anthony Davis, getting somebody in there that could help carry that load. You got a bunch of young nuts on that team, on the Laker team. They're good players, but they're young nuts. Everybody wants the ball to score. Everybody got to learn how to play a role. So Luke Walton, you should be working on role plays with these guys before they put you out of there. And Lakers, y'all should be gearing up for the playoffs, because LeBron with you, you got to go to the playoffs.
Man. We got to talk about this East. The East, second returns of the All-Star voting came back today. Giannis is in the lead for the most All-Star votes. Kyrie is number 2, top at the guards, then Kawhi Leonard. And then Joel Embiid, the surprise D-Wade, is second in guards voting, meaning he would start, which is a legacy selection. And personally, I didn't think D-Wade was worthy of that, especially that ganging up with LeBron thing. And that one with Shaq, the piggyback. But D-Wade is a player who I've seen go for that finals MVP, put his health on the line, put his career on the line to win at the peak, and he came through in the clutch. So if D-Wade get a legacy plan, we can't be mad. So Giannis, Leonard, Embiid in the front court, Kyrie Irving and Wade in the back court so far. I think that the East second returns is evident of how actually it's going to be for the All-Stars. I think Giannis going to be there, Kawhi, Embiid, Butler, Irving, Wade, Kimba, Simmons, Oladipo, and I'm going to put Bradley Beal in there instead of Tatum. So y'all just get ready, man. NBA about to be something. I think in the East, I think the standings is like Toronto number 1, Milwaukee number 2, Indiana number 3, the Sixers number 4, the Celtics number 5, the Heat surprisingly at number 6, the Nets from Brooklyn very surprisingly at number 7, and the Charlotte Hornets round out the top 8 playoff spots at number 8. I think before it's all said and done, Detroit might have a chance to get in, but it looks like the East is stable enough. Yeah, I don't see no other teams that's really going to make the East. I think Orlando and Detroit will be on the cusp of the 8th seed, and if Brooklyn slips or Miami slips, they'll be right there. But for the most part, those teams are playing consistent at this point in time. I like the West basketball way better than the East now. At first, the East was really there. Maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, the East was there, and then Harden took over. OKC still playing consistent. Golden State back on his ball, and then Denver doing so well. The Clippers is a surprise. They're doing great. San Antonio is back on it. and the Jazz is starting to pick up, and LeBron's still on them Lakers. So, I mean, the West is just must watch. You got Doncic, his team is number 13 in the West, but he's much watch TV. And the Kings, them young boys, they playing. And you got Wiggins and all them scared boys and Cat. But you got D Rose playing for Minnesota. He need to get back. So it's interested in the West. More interested is back to the Western Conference again. So we looking forward to these games. And, you know, that's what you're doing when you're dealing with sports talk. OKC, Paul George is top 5 in the MVP running. Westbrook is still the best player in the game. If he's not leading the league in points, if he's not leading the league in triple-doubles, then he's leading the league in steals. Then he's leading the league in assists. This is how great he is. He can do multiple things. Harden's still a nut. Going crazy. They lost to Orlando this past weekend, and he just was nutting up again, scoring more points than Kobe. I give him that salute as far as that goes. He's a scoring machine. But it's a testament to the league and his step back. He's really tricked the refs. He's tricked the league, and he outsmarted the league and outsmarted the refs and outsmarted the NBA. So you got to give Harden his props. Best player in the game right now offensively. And best two-way is still Kawhi Leonard. Second best two-way and creeping slowly is Paul George. Third two-way player, I would have to say Embiid. I would have to say Butler and then Embiid. But top 4 or top 5 two-way players in the game. Word. So yeah, man, it's Sports Talk Dub. I'm here every Monday. I got something to say, comment, subscribe, like, love it, share it. And get ready, man. We here every Monday between the hours of 6 and 9 a.m. You want to call my phone? Be sure to do that at 804-585-6531. It's Sports Talk Dub, you heard? On J. Carter Music Radio. Have a great day, great week. God bless. 100.